Good evening and welcome to the 18 WJTS newscast for Friday, February the 2nd. It's Groundhog's Day. We appreciate you choosing us for your local news coverage this evening. I am Jared Atkins reporting from the DC Broadcasting Television Studios. On Thursday evening, the Jasper Police Department responded to a domestic incident that was happening at 3828 North Portersville Road. Upon arrival, officers made contact with an 18-year-old male subject later identified as Jared Atkins. At the time, the odor of marijuana was detected at the residence, and the victim in the incident gave consent to search the premises where marijuana was located. Jared Atkins was arrested and lodged in the Du Bois County Security Center on the following charges: battery, a Class B misdemeanor; battery domestic, a Class A misdemeanor; obstruction of justice, a Level 6 felony; intimidation, a Level 6 felony; interference with the reporting of a crime, a Class A misdemeanor; and possession of marijuana, a Class B misdemeanor. It's important to note that these are not convictions, only charges. All parties are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. The Jasper Police Department responded to an accident near the Y this morning at the intersection of US 231 and Huffman Road involving two vehicles. Steve Wotring of Whiteland, Indiana, was driving a 2022 International tractor trailer attempting to make a left turn onto Huffman Road while traveling north on US 231. Trinity Hayes, a resident of Jasper, was also traveling north on US 231 in a 1998 Toyota. Wotring failed to notice Hayes approaching around the curve, resulting in a collision between the two vehicles. No injuries were reported in this accident. However, both vehicles sustained damage, with Wotring's tractor trailer sustaining approximately $1,000 in damage, while Hayes' vehicles suffered around $10,000 in damages. Women ages 16 and up rejoice. The 2024 Women's Wilderness Weekend is coming back to Patoka Lake for a full weekend of adventure from May 10th through May 12th. Activities include Dutch oven cooking, archery, rifle and shotgun shooting, basics in bushcraft, wildlife and plant identification, hunting 101, beginner kayaking, boat operations, wilderness first aid, and more. Registration for this event closes on April the 10th. The cost of this event is $85, and your registrations are non-refundable. Event space is limited to just 60 participants. For more information, including where to go for your online registration, please visit the Patoka Lake Facebook page. Late Wednesday evening, we brought you the story about the road issues that were happening right outside of Birdseye city limits on Highway 145 near the Birdseye Hill as the road had begun to crack, sink, and collapse. On Thursday afternoon, the town was informed that the road would be closed indefinitely until it could be repaired. The expected timeline is 3 to 4 months. Highway 145 runs from the middle of Birdseye down into Perry County to the Interstate 64 east and west ramps, as well as into Bristow, eventually to State Road 37 outside of Tell City. Motorists in the Birdseye area should expect a detour on the Birdseye Conservation Club Road, which will take you to State Road 64, or on the gravel road known as the Birdseye Loop, which will lead travelers past both the town cemetery and 5th Street before leading them back to Highway 145. The original story from Wednesday can be found on our website over at WJTS.tv. Are you in search of a Valentine's date night that's unique? On Saturday, February 17th at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, you can stop by the Poorhouse in Tell City as Tell City Leatherworks will be present creating new belts from scratch for you and your loved one. The cost is $100 per couple, but you can add a second belt for an extra $50. One belt and a bottle of wine are included with the ticket purchase. Tickets will be limited for this event, so please reserve your spot in advance. For more information, you can check out the Tell City Leatherworks Facebook page. The Heart of Jasper is currently accepting applications for the 2024 Facade Grant Program, which now includes a new initiative, the Sign Reimbursement Project. This innovative project aims to foster cohesive signage in the downtown area, and the Heart of Jasper will provide funds for new or updated signs on buildings situated on the beautiful Courthouse Square. Applicants for the Sign Reimbursement Project stand to receive 100% of the approved project costs with a maximum grant of $800. There is no minimum requirement, but it is essential that the sign design adheres to the guidelines and receives approval from the Heart of Jasper Design Advisory Committee. If you are a building owner or a business operator within the Heart of Jasper District, seize this opportunity to enhance the facade of your buildings. For comprehensive guidelines and access to the application, please visit the Heart of Jasper website. In preparation for the upcoming Ferdinand Heimat Fest, organizers have announced an essential informational meeting to discuss and update the rules and regulations for hosting festivals and events. This includes guidelines for the stage setup, the beer garden, backyard barbecue contests, and more. This meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, February the 20th at 7 p.m. and will take place in the back room of the Ferdinand American Legion, situated at 5th and Main Streets. The Huntingburg-Salem Church and the Memorial Hospital Faith Community Nurse Program are offering a free class on loss and grief to the community. You may choose to attend Monday, February 26th from 1 to 2:30 p.m. or Monday, March the 4th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. at the Salem Church, which is located at 202 East 4th Street in Huntingburg, and enter at the Walnut Street entrance. A support group may follow if there is interest. To register, please call the Salem Church at 812-683-2213. And now for something a little on the lighter and fluffier side to close out your Friday evening newscast. It turns out that hitting the snooze button in the morning can be a costly affair, as staff lateness is costing the American economy over $61 billion a year, according to a new study. The research conducted by the Savvy Wrist asked 3,000 employees about lateness in the workplace and found that the average U.S. worker loses 35 minutes per week to lateness, which costs American employers $166 per head every year, or a whopping $61 billion nationwide. Montana and North Dakota workers are the most punctual, tallying up just 10 minutes of lateness, while on the other hand, on the other side of the scale, those in Maine stroll the most, being at 15 minutes leisurely late each day, or 75 minutes per week. Given California's size, it is unsurprising that their employees cost the most to the local economy. Lateness costs the Golden State economy over $10 billion each year. The cost to Indiana's economy of employee tardiness is a staggering $820 million. The average Hoosier arrives to work late or logs on 30 hours late over the year, or 35 minutes per week, costing their employers $121 per year. That's a wrap on the news portion of your Friday newscast. We'll be right back with a check of your weather. Don't go anywhere.